Heavyweight the division. Blue corner, Tadej DAJCMAN, 6-4, takes on Michał Kita, 23-16-1. Well, these are very big units. There's no two ways about it. And Kita, very able to deliver all kinds of problems. Hunts his man down. Dominating center cage. And looking to throw that big overhand right. Throws it up, but misses. Ooh. And there we go. Simple hip throw. Back to basics. And this is not good for DAJCMAN. Kita works really well in this position. Heavy hips. Controls well. A lot of power. And the ground and pound goes in. And DAJCMAN did well to get into the upright from that position, from that pressure from Kita. A lot of experience the Pole brings. Had some great matchups. As I say, fought some of the best fighters of his era. Still trying to control the position and keep DAJCMAN on the ropes. But he gets up, circles the cage and has a quick look to see what that was all about. And that was Kita working at his best. Kita, of course, has got a history in judo. A lot of people don't know that. And very proficient indeed. As well as the power in the strikes. Look at the takedown, the ankle pick, takes his man down, puts him up on the wire. And this is going to be a world of pain for DAJCMAN, because this is what Kita's going to do. Pressure you, power you up against the wire, and then start to take slices. So Kita repositioning, trying to get into a good, clean pound and ground position, but has to settle for taking the back, and DAJCMAN rolls him out, finds himself in open garden on top, but Kita beautifully just shrimps out of that. A little bit of escapology, throws the legs up for an armbar, and he's got the strength to hold the arm. If he can get the leg over, pulling down now, we're in armbar territory. DAJCMAN needs to have a care here. Manages to slip the grips. Now his turn to work from top. Kita won't wear that for long. Bucks his man, throws his man off, and that's a lot of power because DAJCMAN is heavy. Well, a little bit of a scramble here. DAJCMAN doesn't want to be on the ground. Realizes that's a danger. And Kita happy to go back to the stand-up. Just absolutely anything can happen. Oblique kick from Kita. DAJCMAN just trays a little bit but walks away, feeling that heat that Kita brings. Tumbles into a forward attack. And Kita, as I said, works best in the first round. That's where a lot of the aggression happens. Still got a high kick in him, Kita. So, up on the wire. And I have to say that not a lot of creativity coming from DAJCMAN. Known for his grinding style, he's a big unit, but up against Kita, who similarly is a guy that grinds you down, throws bombs. It's a mirror image that DAJCMAN is looking at, and it's not good. Very technical, Michał Kita. Great guard, great positioning. And he spoke pre-fight interview about being a Polish truck. That's exactly what he is. He's presenting an absolute brick wall. And just look at DAJCMAN walk away, having to regroup and reframe what's going on in front of him. I don't think he's got any creativity there to deal with this. Trying a little ambush there. Tries to surprise Kita with an overhand. There's the bell. And if it goes into deep water and it goes for the long haul, Kita might struggle with fitness at 45. Hey, who wouldn't? So, that first round playing out and presenting not a great deal of opportunity. Kita advantaged himself every time with the takedown on the wire and solidly punished DAJCMAN, but edged him the round and gave DAJCMAN something to think about at this stage. But this is when Kita starts to feel the wear and tear and may just very well start to slow down, and that may not be a good thing. Kita, of course, will have the problem of matching and keeping the stamina going for the younger fighter. But I have to say, straight off the bat, DAJCMAN not exactly nimble or light on his toes, although he started this round with a bit of a bounce. Maybe the corners had a word, spoken to him and given him some kind of strategy. So 2 of us scheduled 3, and no one wants to engage. I'm not surprised. There's a lot of pain waiting on the end of this strike. Well, Kita, undeterred in that shoot. And again, determined to get to this position. And this is where it will work. Grinding it out and punishing DAJCMAN. And DAJCMAN hasn't got an answer. So some dirty boxing on the wire. And Kita looking to punish him from that top position. And I think this might mark the beginning of the end. Kita absolutely dominant here. And within that, able to punish DAJCMAN, and DAJCMAN offering up no sensible defense here. Interestingly enough, Kita just lacks that final push, that final surge to try and finish this, but there was a momentary guillotine, and he allows DAJCMAN off the hook. And DAJCMAN creates space whenever and wherever he can. So the crowd getting just a little bit restless because not an awful lot of meaningful work going on, particularly from DAJCMAN, and he just quite hasn't figured this out yet. Well, both of them have ground to a standstill. Hardly surprising. I mean, 45 years of age. You've got to give props to Kita. And in the first round, he was dominant and powerful. I don't know what he's got in prospect for 2 and 3, and I don't think it's going to be as easy to put DAJCMAN away. So, could be a bit of an attritional long-haul slug for Mihai Kita. So, getting down and dirty, a little bit of an exchange there, but it's only a flurry, nothing meaningful as of yet. Well, not wanting to engage, and I wouldn't venture to say it was a disappointing performance for DAJCMAN, but he just hasn't got a way of handling the power, and I have to say that Kita just doesn't want to expend too much. Oh, there was a left hand, and he's down, Kita! It's a knockdown! From nowhere! DAJCMAN pulls a rabbit from the hat. Crunching left hand, found the chin of Mihai Kita, dropped him like grade 3 French. Oh my goodness me, an absolute humdinger right through the middle. Oh, he delivered that like Amazon. And I tell you now, it didn't look as if there was anything that DAJCMAN could do that was going to be that creative, but that was the power. Bang, right on the chin, right on the sweet spot, and down went Kita. So at this stage, at 45 years of age, you've got to question how much is there in front of Mihai Kita. Just dropped his guard, and there it was, that left hand. Boom! Bye-bye Pepsi Cola, hello holy wine. And that's all it takes. And I've always maintained, you don't need the arsenal of BJJ chokes, of takedowns, of combinations and punches. It only ever takes one, and tonight, DAJCMAN had one in the back pocket, and he landed it. Oh, delivered that like a 747 coming down into Heathrow. We love that.
Outstanding performance there. We had to really look at that one as one that took a while to materialize, but in the end, spectacular. Really a stunning finish.
Well, no officials involved here. We know what the outcome is, and that's a triple result for DAJCMAN because I have to say,
the end comes after
it's not looking promising.
4 minutes and 59 seconds completed of round number 2. Your winner by way of knockout in the blue corner, DAJCMAN.